Good morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope you all will be fine and taking good care of your health at homes. I am your social studies teacher of class 4 from PMS Girls 2. I hope, dear students, that you are taking advantage from all the lecture videos that we are making and sharing with you all. Okay, now welcome to my class. Welcome to my social studies class. Today's our topic is weather and climate. Do you have any idea about the term weather and climate? I think you have done in previous class also. So let's start our lecture. Weather means mausam. Weather means day-to-day condition of heat and cold, dryness and cloudiness, sunshine, wind, and rain, etc. Weather can be these all types, that is change in a few minutes. Okay. Now, what about the word climate? So, climate means abu-hawa, the general weather conditions in an area over a long period of time. Okay, now, are you getting confused about these two words? Because these are little bit similar. So, let's discuss it in detail. Weather can change within a few minutes or few hours, but climate takes very long time to change. So, climate can also affect on people's life. It also affect on the plants, and it also affect on the land in an area. Okay, now have a look on this picture. This is an equator. Do you know about the equator? Yes, equator is an imaginary line that is this line is around the middle of the earth. Okay, this is not actually exist. This is an imaginary line around the middle of the earth, and this line also divides the earth into two parts. Okay, so the equator divides the earth into two parts. Now, the climate of a place can be very hot as on the equator. Why it is hot near the equator? Okay, in a places near the equator, the sun rays are almost directly overhead. So this thing keeping the temperature very high. Climate of a place can be very cold near the poles. What are the poles? Yes, the extreme direction of north is called a north pole, and the extreme direction of the south is called south pole. We have two poles, north pole and south pole. And in these two poles we have very much cold climate. Maybe the climate of a place in some areas are very temperate, or maybe the climate of a place is a temperate in some areas. The temperate word means not too hot or not too cold. There is a temperate climate in between the areas that are located in between the poles and equator, right? So in these areas, in these countries, we have temperate climate. The climate can also be very dry or wet, which shows that the rainfall is an important feature of the climate. Here we have some of the factors that is affecting the climate. So number one factor is rainfall. Rainfall is an important factor for climate and plant growth. So some parts of the world get more rainfall, but some parts of the world are very dry because they receive very little or no rainfall at all. As I told you that rainfall is very important because it provides water, which is important for the survival of humans, plants and animals. Okay, rainfall provides a water that is important for the survival, for the life of the humans, plants and also animals. Okay, now the second factor is height or altitude. Altitude means the height above the sea level, and the earth is surrounded by the atmosphere. Atmosphere means layers of air or gases. High above the earth's surface, the atmosphere is quite cold. This is why it is colder in the mountains that nearer to the coast. The northern mountainous part of our country is cold throughout the year. As you know that in Pakistan we have northern mountainous part, and in this part we have Skardu, Gilgit, Chitral, Mari, Naran, Kahan. You know well these all places that when you have summer vacations you visit these all areas, these all hilly areas. So here we have a cold climate throughout the years, right? Okay. The another factor that is affecting the climate is sheltered areas. Okay, now sheltered means protection and covered from the wind or weather. There are some places that are sheltered from the rain or wind, etc. So these are the sheltered areas that are in between the mountains. Okay, dear students, now come towards our June task. Here we have 5 questions in a June task, and these 5 questions are related from the chapter 19, that is Qaid-e-Azam, Iqbal, Mohtarma Fatma Jinnah. The 5 questions are: where and when did Qaid-e-Azam born? Did Iqbal live to see an independent Pakistan? Name the title given to Miss Fatma Jinnah. Who is Allama Iqbal and why is he famous? Where is Allama Iqbal's tomb located? So this is all about the June task which you will done in your neat copies, okay? And you will done in a very proper way, in a very neat clean handwriting with proper shadings. All the ending lines should be done in a very neat way, okay? Okay, now today's homework is complete your June task in a very neat and clean handwriting as I explained the June task, right? So the answers are very easy. If you have attended the previous class, so you will easily give the answers of these all questions in a 1 or 2 lines. And after completing the every answer, you must should be draw the ending line, okay? And do these 2 questions on your rough copy. The task is you will do the 2 questions on your rough copy, and the 2 questions are what is weather and what is climate. You will do these 2 questions on your rough copy, okay? And if you don't understand these 2 questions, so you will must attend the online class or watch my video on YouTube, okay? Okay, dear students, now this is the end of this lesson. Take care of yourself. Stay home, stay healthy. Goodbye.